say it's been a while. It's been a week. Like, it's been a good week since I've done a vlog or picked up the camera, because last week, I kid you not, I was just bed bound or sofa bound. I was just really not feeling well. I had sinusitis. I usually get sinusitis around that time, well, around this time every year, and it hits me hard. Like, I was in pain. I just had no energy, so I just had to take a few days off, recharge, dose up. I'm still on my antibiotics now. I'm coming to the end and I'm feeling a lot better. I feel like I'm coming out of this phase of just feeling a little bit run down. So finally picked up the camera, and I thought I would do a bit of a vlog today and show you what I'm getting up to in terms of just being around the house. I mean, what's not new? Me being a home bird, you guys know I love being at home, and my last few vlogs you would have seen, I think it was like 2 ago, I will leave it linked on the screen, I was starting to organise my wardrobe, and I just feel like now it's becoming into the autumn season. I love just kind of like changing the house up a little bit, getting it ready for the fall, just changing up the energy of the house and just getting it ready. I feel like it needs a little bit of a clean, a little bit of a declutter, and I've had some new prints in from Desenio. I do have a discount code from them again, which you guys always love, so I will leave it on the screen. They are kindly sponsoring this part of the video, and I've had some new prints. So me and Chris were literally up the other night really late trying to get these prints up, because he came back from work and it took us so long, because we were having to basically make sure they were level, make sure they were even, because we literally put up like 9 frames on the big wall in the living room. And now they're up, bless him, it took him hours, he just kept getting it wrong. I'm kind of feeling like they might look better up here, or to change them in the office. I feel like you guys know I'm always like wanting to change things up, and I think it's just because I just don't feel settled yet, that we haven't got like our own home. I love our place, we've been here now for like 2 years, but I am just so ready for us now to buy a home and just for me to have a bit of a project. So I feel like when it comes to the new seasons and we're in this home, I'm just like ready to change things up. So it's a good way to do it with the Desenio prints. I love that you can kind of change the feel up, and I've gone for a bit more of like autumnal feels with the prints that I've chosen as well. More like botanical pictures, but I do feel like, I'll show you, I feel like they might look better in the office or up here. I'm also on the hunt for an armchair. We went to go see the one in IKEA for up here, but they didn't have it in stock, so I'm going to go on the hunt for that. And I've also put together a little mood board of how, sorry my voice still keeps going, of how I want to like change things up, and that's just the way I visualize things. So I thought I would show you guys how I do that as well on PowerPoints. You guys might find it interesting, and also I'm so indecisive when it comes to the prints for Desenio, so it's a really good way on their website as well. I spoke about it on here that they have a gallery art tool, a wall art tool, so you can go on there and sorry my voice is going, and you can go on there and basically visualize it and see. I'm such a person where I have to visualize something for it to kind of like soak in and see how I want it. So I've been doing that. I've been doing a little vision board for my interiors, how I want to change things, and a little bit of changing up in the office I think as well. And I've also been doing one for my Paris outfits, because we're going to Paris on Friday. I'm so excited. I just feel like I've been feeling, like I said, really run down, just a little bit uninspired, and I feel like Paris in the fall is my favorite time to go, so I'm really excited to head off on Friday. So I've been organizing all of my outfits. I'm gonna get myself together and head out and then start rearranging the house. But before I do, I've actually been trying out some new bits from Illumiscua. How weird does this look? But it's actually their Hydra Veil. It's like a primer, and I've been trying it out this week. Really good, because I feel like my skin always gets drier, especially going into the colder seasons. So that's been a nice base, and I am excitedly working with them, so hence why I've been trying out the products. I always try out products before I go ahead with the campaign in terms of posting, just to make sure it obviously works for my skin. I'm never going to put out to you guys something that I don't find works. So I also got their skin base foundation, and I've got it on today, and it's actually the perfect match. So on their website you can do a colour match tool, which is really good for the kind of foundation you already have. So I obviously always use my Charlotte Tilbury one, and it matched me perfectly. This is actually shade, does it say on here? SB 8.5, and it's honestly the perfect match. I'm really, really impressed with this foundation. You guys know it takes a lot for me to kind of sway, but I have been trying out new brands, and this has been a favourite at the minute in my skewer. And I've also today used the contour stick, which looks really, really dark. It literally looks black, but if you can see here, if I swatch it on my hand, it's really not that dark, and it gives a lovely contour and it glides on so easy. So very impressed with that as well. Okay, so these are the prints that we put up from Desenio, and as you can see, they're very autumnal. I've gone for kind of like the browns, the beiges. I love a little bit of like green khaki at the minute. I thought it would be nice to tie it in with the little throw that we've got, although I feel like this is a little bit too thin, and I might bring out the thick one that we had from last year. But I do like adding a little bit of green, because obviously I always have my flowers. But yeah, these are the prints, so I thought I would show you them up here. I feel like, I don't know if you are OG followers, but you remember before when we first moved in, I had prints up like this, but I had them black and white, and it was completely different when the house was kind of like greys. But I just feel like they just don't work as well as I wanted them to, or maybe it just looks a little too busy all together there. So we're thinking to go back with the two Desenio prints that I had before, but swap them out for the neutral colours, and then maybe switch these up into the office and the bedroom instead. And also I've had this candle, the Franzetti one, but sadly it came broken. They did kindly gift it to me, so I've tried to tape it. You can see my bad sellotape job here. It's all cracked, and I tried to burn it, and then obviously all the wax was coming through here. So I've taped it, but then the wax now isn't going to the edges. So I think I'm going to put some foil around and do my little trick that normally does the job, where it doesn't ever tunnel, but it just smells so lovely. And it smells, oh no, it's broke. I'm gonna have to tape this properly. But yeah, it smells out the room, so I'm really sad that it's broken. And then this bowl is new from Olivia's. You would have seen it in the vlog before when I was unboxing it. I'm thinking of putting some like acorns or something in here. I don't know if it maybe is a little too big for the coffee table at the minute. I'm always playing around with the coffee table. I did have my candlestick holders, but I ran out of candles, so I'm going to pick some of them up today and see if they look better on here. And then maybe get a nice bouquet for the office. I feel like I've already got some flowers here, which were from Chris's sister's wedding. I managed to secure the bouquet. So I feel like they will do the job for now. I've got my pictures over here, but I'm thinking to maybe change out these tables and put this lamp here, maybe there. Don't know, I'm gonna have a play around, tidy up, and get this space sorted, and then I'll also show you the office. See, it is a mess right now. I need to completely sort it out. Like, I've got all of my trousers that I pulled out my wardrobe that need tailoring here, some makeup on the top, some boxes I need to return, like this wire here is annoying me. So this all just needs sorting out, and also my rail. But these are the prints, and I absolutely loved these. I thought these were so nice for like the spring and summer, but I feel like we need to change it up, you know. We need to get a little bit more autumnal vibes in here, get a lovely little bouquet here. I might move this plant out and just change up on these drawers. We have some gorgeous drawers upstairs from Olivia's, and I'm thinking to maybe pull them down here because I think it might work better. Although Chris will probably hate me because all of his stuff's in there and we'll have to swap it over. But I've just got loads of clutter. Like, this is some stuff that I'm shooting for a campaign. I've got my jewellery everywhere, like makeup. It all just needs a bit of a refresh. And also I went and got this. I couldn't get it dry cleaned. I could just get it kind of like hand washed. So I took it to the dry cleaners and they sorted it out for me, and they managed to get all of the marks out because this is the IKEA cover for it. And it obviously, because it's cream, it does get stained a lot, and Bailey loves to sit on here. As you can see, his little seat. So I'm so glad that this has actually come out really fresh. So I'm just gonna poof all the pillows up and sort this office out, and then I'm gonna head out to my appointments. hungry and it is literally 4 o'clock. I have all I've eaten today is my slice of toast this morning for breakfast, so I feel like I'm in need of this. I'm gonna do chicken thigh fillets, carrots, got my carrots here, onion, also need celery, and then that is about it for the broth. Obviously I put some flavourings, I put like garlic, seasoning, I'm trying to think what else goes into there. Pretty much it. So it's really simple to do, really easy, and I'm going to get started on it because I'm super hungry. I've boiled the kettle, so I've got the hot water. Might make a tea as well. Veggies are cut, water is boiled. I'm going to add a chicken stock to the water and also some, let's focus in there, some garlic granules. Put that in there to add some flavour, and I'm going to season the chicken. It doesn't look very good, but we've got the carrots, onion, celery, chicken and all of the flavourings, and that is going to make a nice broth. I'm going to put the lid on and let this simmer whilst I sort the rest of the house out. Also, when I came back, Bailey has decided to leave me a fabulous present in my office. He hasn't ever pooed or weed in the house for so long. I mean, I can't even remember the last time he pooed since he was a puppy. So I feel like he's done this out of spite because I went out. I feel like this is just extra hassle for me to clean and sort right now. But this is literally my best friend when it comes to this. I used it the other day. Chris spilt red wine all over the new rug, the Zara Home one, and this literally got it out. It is so good, highly recommend. So I'm gonna have to clean up your poop. You're in the doghouse. Playing around behind me, as you can see, and then I popped to the shops and I actually ended up getting some bits from H&M Home. Not a lot, but I got some little bits which I thought would look nice. So I got a chopping board. This was, I think this is like the middle size one. This was $12.99 for the kitchen, and just have this like on show as well. Add some warmth into the kitchen with some wood. And then I ended up getting this big basket, and it's not kind of like my usual baskets that I get. It's a square one, and I thought this is a really good size for in my office to put all of like the junk or the stuff that I need to shoot in here instead of just having it out. So I thought it would look a lot more organised if I have that in my office. I'll get rid of that bag. And then I also just got a few little candle sticks. Sorry, candles for the candlesticks that I was on about that I usually have here on a coffee table. So I got them in white and then also in this kind of like beige colour as well. So topped up on them. So I'm going to rearrange the coffee table and just continue to have a little play around until I like it. it's looking a whole lot better in the office. I've just had a little bit of a clear out, taken all the things that I needed to return, sorted the sofa situation, cleaned my desk, just kind of rearranged it a bit. I actually put the little flowers on here just because they're a little kind of like vase. I thought it worked nicely on the desk. I always like to have fresh flowers on the desk as well. And then I cleaned this back here. I am, like I said, thinking about rearranging this and then changing up the prints. However, it's got pretty late tonight, so I feel like it's too late to do that. But at least it's clean. I've taken away all the clutter that was here. I've organised this basket down here, which is full of all my hairstylers. And then there was a basket down here, which I have now moved. This is the state of me right now. And then I have also organised this rail, started to put together some of my looks that I'm wearing recently, all of like kind of like the shoes I'm going for at the minute, and then the new basket from H&M I've just put down here for now. And these are just a few things that I need to return. These are like some receipts and stuff I have in this container. Another return I have, I ended up ordering 2 Anya Bin hats. I need to return that one. And just some little fashion books. So when I don't have returns in here, I can just have like my fashion magazines and stuff in for inspo and just look aesthetically pleasing. And down here, I've just got the basket, which this was literally up to here full of clothes, so I've sorted all of them out. And this I've gone through, which literally took me an hour. I haven't gone through this in ages. And this is just all of like my camera equipment, my headphones, chargers, power banks, hard drives, old cameras. So this is just all kind of like my camera equipment in there. I have watered my plant, which needed some love, and also gone through my jewelry box, which also needs like a thorough go through, but I've just put all the rings and stuff that I always wear here. It's actually from Zara Home. I think they have it in again this year. It's just so handy for storing everything and also being able to see it. So when you style outfits, I can kind of look here at the outfits I want to wear and then be able to style it with my accessories. This little head, and then in here I keep my crystals. I like to have my crystals quite handy. This is Zara Home, this lamp. I love this lamp. I was going to get 2 and have them either side, kind of like last time, but I like the fact it's a little bit uneven. So yeah, I just feel like that is a good tidy out of my office, and I'm going to show you now my little PowerPoint presentation of how I kind of like organise in terms of how I visualise my interiors, what I want to update in terms of this room, the living room, and also the little nook upstairs and my Paris outfit. Honestly, the state of me right now, I don't even know what's going on. I just put my hair back in this little claw clip. My makeup is just horrendous right now. I need to take it off. It is so late at night. It is 20 past 10. I'm still working. I've got my cup of mint tea, and this is the reality of me sometimes. I'm literally just glued to my desk till like, last night I was working till like 1:30, and tonight is probably going to be a late night. But nonetheless, I want to show you my little PowerPoint. So I actually do this on my laptop instead of my desktop. So this is my little PowerPoint of Paris. So here I'm going to put the weather because it updates all the time, like my little intro page. And then I have my outfits. I'm going to put a little clip here so you can properly see it. So I have my travel outfit. I always like to kind of know what I'm going to travel in and try and keep it in with the outfits that I'll be wearing whilst I'm there. So obviously I'm not overpacking, so I feel like sometimes I just overpack so much. So this is going to be my travel outfit for Friday. And then Friday day, because we get there really early, I want to shoot a few looks. We'll be doing a few things. So I've got my first look for when we go for like an early lunch, then we go walk around the gardens, get some coffee, and then kind of like a street style look. Then I have my evening outfit put together with like accessories. I kind of tie in my accessories, if you can see here. So like I'm going to wear the same shoes that day, the same bag, same sunglasses, so I don't have to take a lot like around with me. And for interiors, I've literally done the same kind of mood board. So I've done one here for the office, just kind of how I'm visualizing it to maybe look. And then a few little edits with the living room in terms of like the pictures, the artwork, how I want it to look, maybe some of the cushions, just a few little details. Obviously I can't change a lot. And then also the little nook upstairs, I want the little armchair, maybe a little kind of reading light. I've already got the pine wood side, and just how I'm going to style that with either like a vase or candles. Just make it really like a cozy little nook that I can go up there and just read before bed, because I want the bedroom to be that area where I can just kind of go and chill out, because obviously when I'm here in the office it's kind of like work mode, and then I try and decipher the rest of the house as like chill. So yeah, I feel like I'm trying to get on top of things, make little PowerPoints, feel a bit more organised, and I feel like I just feel a lot better when I can visualise things. So I'm getting on top of that. I have a big day tomorrow. I'm actually going to get my teeth done early tomorrow morning, so I'll take you along with me on that. I'm going to do my whitening tonight. I've been doing the whitening like every other night, I would say. Whoa, look how shiny I look. And tomorrow I'm getting my composite bonding on my teeth. So these are them now. Oh, my screen just turned on. So I think it's going to be on these top 6. Gonna get them done, and then I'm gonna go for an event with Fall from Reckless for Georgina's collection. Let me show you quickly. This is one of the jumpers from the collection. How lush is this? And the quality of it is just amazing. So this launches on Thursday, so I think it might be earlier by the time this vlog goes out, so I won't be able to link it, but do check the website. I went true to size. This is a UK 8. It fits great. Absolutely gorgeous coat. Look at this material. It is so cozy. It's just a really nice oversized white coat, and it also ties as well, so it brings you in at the waist. This is just going to look gorgeous in Paris, which I'm excited for. That launch event tomorrow at lunch, which I'm really excited for. See the girls. I'm going to see Chloe. You're going to see her in one of my recent vlogs. And then I have to come back. I've got some campaigns I need to shoot. I also need to get up really early. I need to get up at like 6 in the morning to shoot a campaign before I go to the dentist. And then after the event, I've got a Charlotte Tilbury event, which is here at my desk. And then I'm going to start packing for Paris. So tomorrow is kind of like back to back, and it's pretty late. So I'm going to take my makeup off, try and unwind. I'm going to carry on with doing a few bits of my laptop in bed, and I'm hooked on watching Sex Education at the minute. They've got a new series out, season, sorry, on Netflix. I've been watching that. But yeah, that is me, guys. I feel like I've tried to do a few updates for the house. It's just not where I want it to be yet, but it's going to get there. And I think I'm going to update these prints here with the ones in the living room. So again, I will leave the discount down below for you guys. I take my makeup off, which is the favourite part of my day.